Hi, in our last video we talked about the main components of the SMD RED family. In this video we are going to see how to use the Acrom SMD user interface. So after launching the SMD user interface application, you will need to choose the baud rate, which is 115200 in this case, and then scan ports. Mine is COM6, and then we say scan. So you will see the SMD RED starting to blink. When the blinking is done, the scan is complete and you can see the SMD and the add-ons here. So our SMD RED ID is 10. You can choose an ID from 0 to 255. I will choose 1 for this case. And then also you can choose the baud rate again and then say apply. Again, after the blinking is done, these are applied. You can also say blink if you have multiple SMDs to figure out which one you're working on, and then update firmware when it is needed. So let's take a look at the motor page. On the motor page, the first tab that you will encounter is the configurations tab. Here you will need to give the CPR and the RPM values for auto-tuning the PID values. So our CPR in this case is 6533, and then the RPM is 100. And then we say auto-tune again. The SMD RED will start to blink and the DC motor will rotate a few times. After you receive the notification, you can go ahead and choose the PWM tab. Here you can give any PWM from -100 to +100. So let's try 100 and then -100, or you can give anything in between. The next tab is the position tab. Here you can give the DC motor a position you want. So let's give it a 0. The position would be, let's say, 70. We can try another one. Let's say 240. We'll go to that position. You can monitor the feedback position here, and it will stop there. You can also give negative values. If, however, it doesn't stop there, you can stop by clicking on the stop button. You can also monitor the minimum position and the maximum position here, as well as the PID values, and save to the EEPROM of the board if needed. The next tab would be the velocity tab. Here you can give any velocity from 0 to 100. So let's give it a 50 RPM. We'll come to 50 and rotate with a velocity close enough to 50. Now we can stop it. Now next tab is the current tab. Here you can give any current from 0 to 500 milliamps. So let's give it a 100. It will slowly increase to 100. As you can see, it is about 96 to 97 milliamps, so it will try to control the current close enough to 100 milliamps. And then we can stop it. On the add-ons page, however, you can choose any add-on that is connected. In this case, it is the Joystick add-on with an ID of 5. Here there are three variables, the x-axis, the y-axis, and the button. So the x-axis is this axis here. It will go from -100 to 100. And then the y-axis would be the same also. And then there is a physical push button here, which gives 1 when it's pushed, and then 0 when it's not.